The Back Creek Rural Studies program runs for each gender group for half a term. We collaborate and work alongside the transformation program, so each of the Year 9 students has one term to undertake a learning journey.
Back Creek is about growing as a person and learning different things around the farm, getting out of your comfort zone, trying new things and getting to collaborate and meet new people.
We do different type of work that involves more hands-on type of working. And it also allows us to experience routines and experience a different type of lifestyle.
There's 6 work teams that the students undertake.
You do them rotation for a week, and every rotation has different chores, and you do different stuff in your work group.
Well, at farm we learn about taking care of animals and gardening, and we get to milk cows and cook our own food. We stay here for 5 weeks and just learn about farming and all the stuff involved with that.
My sister came through a few years ago and she really enjoyed it here, and she'd come home telling me all this cool stuff, and I remember thinking in Year 4, oh, can't wait to get up here, I hope it's still running.
Once I got off the bus for the first time, I was quite excited because I didn't know what all the jobs were about.
My mindset on the first day was, this is a new experience. Even if I don't love it, I have to give it a go.
I don't think any of us really knew what to expect. We were all just kind of on our phones, handed in our phones, and then they just started talking about the farm and what we were going to expect.
We do get our phones taken from us, and I do spend a lot of time on my phone at home, and I thought I'd miss it a lot, but to be honest, I haven't.
Yeah, when you don't have your phone, you connect with people more, because you're not focused on social media or talking to others. You really engage in the things around you.
I wasn't sure how it was going to go at the start because I haven't really got anyone my friendship group in my work group, but I think that's kind of been good for me, and I've learnt how to bond with new people and to collaborate with them, I guess, even if I don't really talk to them, I guess, at school.
The community here is getting to know one another better and living with each other and having to put up with each other for 5 weeks.
The motivation behind that is that it's more of a work skills or vocational training facility, so they're with people that, like in a workplace, they may have some differences of opinion with, they may have different ways of approaching and solving problems, but they get to meet new people on a different level, and they get to develop and grow friendships and relationships that otherwise they wouldn't have pursued for themselves.
Because your cabin group and work group are both different, you don't get sick of the people that you're with, because you work all day with your work group, and then at night and during free time you spend time with your cabin group, so you hang out with a range of people.
I have 3 girls in my group who are completely different to me, not in a bad way, in a good way, but I don't think I've had really many classes with them at school, so just being in their cabin has really showed me different perspective on them, and I've learnt more about them.
Living with people for 5 weeks is definitely going to be a challenge, as people will get grumpy and get sick of each other, but we always find a way to get through it.
Because sometimes at farm people get a bit homesick, so you just have to help them get through it and just be there when they need someone to talk to.
I have talked to people about my issues that I would never think that I would ever talk to.
You can connect with them while you're doing chores, while you're doing work. It's a really good time to connect, but also just when you're in your cabins, when you're just chilling, playing table tennis.
The skills that we're trying to teach the students are both a range of practical skills, so actually learning to drive a tractor, drive the small vehicles is a wonderful life skill to develop and build upon.
A benefit of being at farm is that you learn skills or new skills every day that you didn't think you'd need, but you actually benefit you while you're there.
Food production skills, I think, are life skills that help grow and develop the students. Basic cleaning, caring for themselves, doing their own washing, and those sorts of lifestyle skills.
I think it gives us a different type of work style and a different type of experience. Other than working in a classroom, you get to work outdoors and be really hands-on.
They make you do very challenging stuff, and we obviously in our group we all did it, and we all did it with flying colours.
And you learn about life skills like working in the cafe, which is something if you want to go work in a cafe, you'll be able to have some experience there.
At Back Creek Cafe, it's a functioning cafe, so we make coffees and make food and serve people.
I've never worked in a cafe before, so it's a bit different. Also learning how to make coffees and prepare food with all the different equipment, being able to multitask.
This is really good to sort of understand how it works, and it also look really good on resumes. So
I definitely love the experience with the teachers. The teachers make it unreal.
The staff give you everything you need to know, but they let you do it by yourself.
They show us how to initially do things, and then by the end of our rotation they just say go and do it, and we're able to do it.
Yeah, I've learned a lot from Jodie. She's like our mentor in the kitchen, and she's just like, if you're unsure of something, just ask her and she'll help you.
Emotionally, they need to develop some skills for both interdependence, but also a bit of independence and reliance upon themselves.
I discovered like how independent I can be if I put my mind to something, I can do it.
I think that I've learned that I actually can do the job even if I think, oh no, I'm not strong enough for that, or that it's too hard, I can't do that, and I give up. I've learned that I can.
I'm most proud of achieving just growing up and maturing a bit more with people and realising that I can do a lot more by myself.
Definitely grow up on the farm because we don't have our parents here, and it's all independent and it's us living by ourselves.
I've learnt more about myself as a person, and I've learnt about how I act and all my traits.
I've been challenged with the long working days, lots of hard work.
I would definitely take away back home these amazing experiences, the amazing memories that you obviously cherish for a lifetime.
I'm going to take home with me the new friendships that I've made with people, and just like the ability to talk to different people.
I think this experience has shaped a greater understanding on a community in a farm type environment, and I think it does just open your eyes up to different types of living in the world.
I'm grateful for this experience because my parents have given me the opportunity to come to this school, and this school has supplied a great cafe and a great homestead and a great farm to learn at and gain new skills that'll help you get a job in the future, or will just help build like your resilience and like your ability to do things without a problem.
The Back Creek Farm half term links up with a transformation program down at middle school. Socially and emotionally, they're developing in such an intense way that they're open to new ideas, but they're also, some of the behaviours we normally see in a classroom are starting to challenge. So we're giving them the opportunity to productively be challenged and to fight back against the norms and ask lots of really incredible questions. As teachers, we love it when we get asked really curly questions up here, because it shows the students are really engaged in what they're learning. And when they ask questions in a respectful manner, they're going to listen to the answers that they get.
I've only got like a week and a half left, and really sad about that because I'm really going to miss it. I've really enjoyed farm, and yeah.
By the end of the program, there's a real shift in the students' confidence within themselves, the students' understanding of themselves.
I think farm kind of helps you to find who you are, not just from others, but also from yourself.
It feels like home now, I guess, to me, because when I was showing my parents around, I was like proud to say, oh, this is the person in my work group, this is like the place where I worked last week.
Parents will often report that the gratitude that their son or daughter shares with them is quite simple. Thank you for the things that you do for me. That's a really lovely place to be when you start being grateful for what's around you, and you start to see the opportunities you've been given, and you start to embrace them and accept them.